and the different places visited by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this is one of the places where Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. Right? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas, and after Shantipur, after going to Shantipur and seeing his mother, then he left to Jagannath Puri. And Lord Chaitanya came to Jagannath Puri, and there of course he liberated Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. And then after some time, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu expressed his desire to go to South India. He wanted to go to South India. He said he wanted to search out his elder brother. His elder brother, Vishwarup, had gone away from home when Lord Chaitanya was still a young boy at home. And he'd gone away from home and he never came back. He took sannyas and he never came back home again to Mahaprabhu. So Lord Chaitanya, of course, he is the Supreme Lord and he is omniscient. He knows everything. But still, for the external purposes, he told the devotees that I want to search out my brother, my older brother, because they had received the news that Vishwarup had taken the renounced order of life. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told the devotees, I will find out and search him out. And in this way Lord Chaitanya traveled to South India and he came all the way up to Maharashtra and went to Pandharpur and like that. And he heard the news that Vishwarup had already departed from the world. He left the body, was it in Pandharpur somewhere? So anyway, Lord Chaitanya, on his route, he came out of Jagannath Puri and he came south, he came to Kurmakshetra. Kurmakshetra is one of the temples of Lord Kurman, Ramanujacharya, one of his temples. And Lord Chaitanya was there and had some pastimes there with the Brahman from Kurmakshetra. And then after being in Kurmakshetra, then he came further south, was it Vishakhapatnam?
Simhachalam, Maharaj.
Simhachalam at Vishakhapatnam.
Vishakhapatnam.
Total 7 places. Lotus feet installed in Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur. Total 7 places. Gaya,
One
Puri,
in Gaya,
Puri,
and Puri.
Simhachalam, Kurmachalam, Kovuru, Mangalagiri, Tirupati, Srirangam.
Okay. So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada installed the lotus footprints of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the 7 places, right?
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stayed in 14 days here.
14 days in Mangalagiri.
2 Bhagavad Saptah did it here.
Bhagavad
2
Saptah.
Bhagavad Saptah.
2 Bhagavad Saptah.
Roy Ramanandra, 2nd Bhagavad Saptah. First Bhagavad Saptah with our closer devotees. First Bhagavad Saptah, closer devotees. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did here first Bhagavata, closer devotees. 2nd Bhagavata, Roy Ramanandra came here. This place, yes, this place. And 14 days stay here in Srimad Gaudiya Bhagavat mein likha tha.
But Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met Ramananda Roy Kovur, right?
Kovuru Ramanandra met here first time, but hearing only 3 days. Rai Ramanandra and discussed it in this place, Mangalagiri. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, Lord Chaitanya came here after Vishakhapatnam.
After Maharaj.
He came here.
After.
That's the next stop, right?
Yes.
From Vishakhapatnam and came here.
Simhachalam, Kovuru.
Simachalam.
Kovuru.
Simachalam is at Vishakhapatnam.
Nearby Visakhapatnam.
Yeah. So Simachalam, we're going there. And then he came here, Mangalagiri. From Mangalagiri, then he went to Ahobalam, was it?
1512.
Yes, but
1512 year.
after being in Mangalagiri,
After being Tirupati.
then Tirupati.
Next Tirupati.
Went down to Tirupati.
After Srisailam.
After
Tirupati and Srisailam. Srisailam also.
No,
But
she's-
in the Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati not installed in Srisailam. But only Tirupati installed.
Mahaprabhu went to Ahobilam afterwards.
After Ahobilam.
After this Tirupati,
Srisailam
Srisailam,
after
and then Ahobilam.
Ahobilam.
after
Ahobilam.
to quote Tirupati, then Ahobilam.
Ahobilam.
We went in Kurmakshetra, we went there. I went to Kurmakshetra, I saw the lotus footprints of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I thought they were not very well taken care of, they were put somewhere in the back, in some remote area, not a very nice place, not a very appropriate place. Anyway, they were installed there, but over the years, nobody taking much care of them. So we tried to avoid that. Recently, we were in Vrindavan this summer, and under Jayantidartha Swami Maharaj, they installed 18 lotus footprints of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in all the different 12 forests of Vrindavan. And they were put also in a nice, they were not just sitting open, but they were put in a nice,
Altar.
yeah,
Kind of an altar.
Shrine.
kind of altar, with doors on as well. Because the problem is, if you don't have doors, monkeys will come and sleep there, They'll move in there, they'll make their home there. So we wanted to avoid that. And they also arranged, somebody would do regular puja, put some flowers there, keep it clean. So it's important, it's nice to see the lotus footprints here, very nicely taken.
Hari Bol.
So the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to all these different holy places. We are able to remember the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by seeing his lotus feet. We are reminded of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited all these places. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, "May I always visit all the holy places associated with the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu." So here on this yatra, we're having the opportunity to visit several of the holy places visited by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Of course, Mahaprabhu spent majority of his time in Puri, 18 years in Jagannath Puri. 6 years were spent traveling around India, but 18 years, bulk of the time was spent in Jagannath Puri. But still, we are visiting these different places. Mahaprabhu came here. Lord Nityananda certainly must have visited also these places. Lord Nityananda, in his previous incarnation as Lord Balaram, he'd also visited many holy places. Lord Balaram didn't fight in Kurukshetra war. Instead, he went to visit the holy places. And so Lord Nityananda also got the opportunity as a young boy to get away from home, to get free from the bondage of the family, and to go and visit the holy places. And Srila Prabhupada also liked to visit the holy places. Srila Prabhupada went to Tirupati 2 or 3 times. He told us we should learn how to organize from them. So they organize very nicely, taking care of all the pilgrims, the distribution of prasadam. So Srila Prabhupada wanted us to do all these different things. Srila Prabhupada, by his example, he taught us to go and visit the holy places. Certainly, Ramanujacharya must have visited these places. This is one of the Divya Deshams. So the hours were also here. Right? At least 1 hour. Good. Which hour?
Which hour?
No, Maharaj, this is not a BVV.
Huh?
This is not a
Mangalagiri is not did do this.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu lotus feet is divination in
BVV means
spiritual aspects.
when the 12 alvas, as per the Sri Vaishnavas, like only Tirupati and Ahobilam is the BVV. For us, this is a Divya Dhamam because Mahaprabhu has come here.
Kanchipuram 14 divination. Kanchipuram. Kanchipuram. Yes, Kanchipuram. This is not divination.
In Andhra there are 10 divinations, in Tamil Nadu 83, and in Kerala I think there are 8 or 9. 30.
This is Sridham. This is Sridham.
So this is not a Divya Day.
It's a, like a, you can consider Dham.
Sridham.
Dham.
Sridham.
Swayambhu place. Direct Uttishta, Nrsimha's direct Uttishta is only available in this. So throughout world, only Uttishta, direct Uttishta, Nrsimha's Panaka. Direct Uttishta.
Mahaprasad.
They are available in only in this place in Mangalagiri. God direct Uttishta comes in mouth. That is the holiest thing. And the creatures couldn't come in Garbhalaya, in Antaralaya. One now also. 12 hours humans, 12 hours demigods, they worshipping to Lord Nrsimha Dev. Evening 4 o'clock they will stop in temple. And Lord Brahmadev, Shiva, they will come and they will worship to Nrsimha Dev. Swayambhu place, this is Swayambhu. Panaka Nrsimha Dev, Swayambhu. Direct he is taking 50% of Panakam, sweet water, they will give ourselves. So that is the direct Uttishta comes in only Nrsimha's. This place only comes direct. And never. And wherever. They are seeing God only seeing that. That is the prasad. But in this place is not like that. Direct Uttishta comes in mouth.
Who is preparing the Panakam?
Panakam preparing before the people Brahmanas, but now we are doing our devotees. Krishna people they will prepare now. Yeah, Akshay Patra they have to take that project. Now we are devotees are preparing.
Every day.
Every day. Before 2 years back, Brahmanas they are preparing Panakam. I fight it government. Devotees they can involve in that mission. They will purify. That's why government also accepted. Before 65 rupees for one bottle. Now 35 rupees. They decreased the price. They fight it a lot. And the Akshay Patra is the biggest mission. I preferred that name. Government also involved. They will do now. So very much happy. Now Panakam also quality is very fine quality now. Now they put full fine quality. Before white layer, just 1 kg sweet, 5 liters of water. Now 1 kg bellam, 2 liters of water. Now very quality Panakam. When it comes to devotees only. That is the darkness of quality.
Guru Maharaj. Hari Bol.
Maharaj was saying that it is being contracted to Bangalore devotees. Panaka. Akshay Patra, they are actually given a contract of taking care of this. So it's happening from the Bangalore.
Our devotees, not Akshay Patra, not Discourse, not Gaudiya. Our devotees.
That's
Our
right.
Krishna conscious people.
Yes. Me too.
That's why I'm saying here. No? Our devotees, they are doing the project. That is our Krishna people. Gaudiya is not different, Discourse is not different. The Sampradaya is equal. Na? Segregation is only for paper.
Yeah, Hari Bol.
Segregation is only for paper and administration, not for devotees. Aishi Bhaktivedanta Swami also comes in Gaudiya month. Understood?
Hari Bol.
They are not segregating anyone.
Okay. That's a delicate subject Anyway, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu certainly came here, so we are appreciating that the dust of the lotus feet of the Lord are here. in this place. And you can see many pilgrims come. And it's also very impressive to see how the deities were decorated there in the temple. The Lakshmi Nrsimha, they're decorated profusely with flowers. Oh. I'd like to see the deities without all the decorations. It's difficult to see the deity because so many flowers and decorations are there. So I'm told if you come, when is it, early in the morning? You can come on the Ekadasi day?
5:30.
Morning 5:30 special abhishek.
Of Ekadasi. Just one day in the every 2 weeks.
Morning 5:30 Ekadashi.
Okay.
You will see exactly without any abharanas.
So one of the things we have to think about in the future. We want to get a good darshan. Come early in the morning, 5:30 on the Ekadasi day. Get a very nice darshan. Just like our own Nrsimha deity in Mayapur, we want to get to know the deity more. When on the day of Nrsimha Chaturdasi, when we perform the Abhishek, of Lord Nrsimha Day, so at that time you can see the actual form of the deity very clearly. And of course we also apply the Nrsimha oil on the deity at that time. So when you massage the deity with oil, then you have an opportunity to get to know the deity better and to feel the connection with the deity. You're very close to the deity. And putting the oil on the deity, it's a very relishable activity. You know, many of us, we get the Nrsimha oil, you know, somebody may come with a little bottle of Nrsimha oil and rub a tiny drop of oil on your arm or something. But when you actually have the opportunity to put the oil on the deity, then that's very pleasing, to give pleasure to Lord Nrsimha, massaging the deity with nice oil. So of course we bathe the deity in oil, and then later on then it's the Abhishekam. And then this way perform the worship of Lord Nrsimha Dev. We like to worship Lord Nrsimha Dev. We make offerings regularly. It's gone. Nice offerings to the deity. Here, in the Ramanuja Sampradaya, they do things a little differently. They have their own system, their own methods of worship. You can see the Ramanuja Vaishnavas, their mood is very much in the mood of Dashyam, the serpent. It's the mood of Vaikuntha. It's like with their mood is cultivating that mood of Vaikuntha. In Vaikuntha, there's a predominance of Dasyaras. There's not much, you're not going to get Madhurya ras, or even Vatsalya ras, Sakya ras, but it's Dasya ras. And so the Sri Vaishnavas, Ramanuja Acharya, he promoted that mood, worshipping the Lord in the mood of the servant. When you go to any festival, they will recite many mantras, and they will recite the mantras with great reverence, with awe and veneration. When we have kirtan, it's a very different atmosphere, a very different mood, because our mood is of a different, it's not so much dashyam, but it's more the mood of bhakti, the bhakti on the higher levels of madhurya, awakening transcendental love of the Lord, the loving relationship, not just the awe and veneration, which is there in Dasya. That is the mood of Vaikuntha, the awe and veneration. But we want to cultivate the mood of Vrindavan, the Goloka atmosphere, the mood of Madhurya. So it's a different experience. Prabhupada said about our deity worship that we were to worship the deity. Although we worship Radha and Krishna are not really Vaikuntha, but they're Goloka, but it said we should worship the deity in the mood of Vaikuntha. We should worship the deity in the mood of Lakshmi Narayana. So we have to have that respect. The worship in Vrindavan is on a very higher level. Worship in Vrindavan is Madhurya, is all sweetness, the sweet dealings between the Lord and His devotees. But the mood of Vaikuntha is Aishwarya, is all opulence, and there's a distance. Where there is opulence, then there will be a distance between the Lord and His devotees. But where there is intimacy, where there is less opulence, where there is more sweetness, then the Lord and His devotees will have a very sweet, loving relationship. Just like the cowherd boys with Lord Krishna, that they can play with Krishna, they can wrestle with Krishna, they can climb on Krishna's back, and they can touch Krishna with their feet, and they can take Krishna's food and do different things because they are enjoying this intimacy, this mood of sakya, friendship. And this is a different mood from just being servant, to be in the mood of dasya. So, Uddhava is an interesting example because Uddhava was the younger nephew of Lord Krishna, and he enjoyed some friendship with Lord Krishna. Uddhava was a disciple of Brihaspati, and as a disciple of Brihaspati, he was very learned, he had a lot of knowledge. So Lord Krishna would often consult Uddhava and ask Uddhava, what do you think? What should we do? Just like Srila Prabhupada sometimes, he would ask devotees, he said, what do you think? What should we do? You know, if there was some issue, some problem, then Prabhupada sometimes he would ask the devotees, what should we do? So similarly, Lord Krishna would sometimes ask to Uddhava, what do you think, Uddhava? What should we do? But Uddhava, while he was somewhat of a friend of Krishna, he was very careful not to transgress the etiquette. And he would never sit on the same level as Lord Krishna. he would always sit on a lower level than Krishna. Even though when they would go to some devotees' homes, the devotees would offer Krishna and Uddhava equal respect, and they would invite Uddhava to sit on the same level, but Uddhava would not do it. He was very careful to always sit on a lower level than Lord Krishna. So while Uddhava had some friendship with Lord Krishna, it was friendship mixed with respect. He still showed some reverence. He did not think himself equal to Krishna, as the cowherd boys did. The cowherd boys, it is said they had performed pious activities over many lifetimes, and therefore they were able to enjoy very intimate feelings with Lord Krishna. But Uddhava, he also must have performed many pious activities, because he's very dear and associate of Lord Krishna. But he never thought himself on the same level as Krishna. And he kept some mood of being the servant, and always put himself lower than Lord Krishna. So anyway, these things we have to be considered. So we're going to go from here. Vishakhapatnam. Tomorrow. Today. We're going to go to Vishakhapatnam today.
Some of them had not had darshan also. We straight away came here, we arranged, set up for you.
Okay, so we have to go if we're going to go to